Hey everybody, welcome to the next map that I'm going to play, which is Hoth Escape, which I got, which was sent to me by a fellow YouTuber called Mengayo444. I want to thank him again for sending me this, because this was a map that was only available to me on Battlefront, and, or Gamefront or whatever it's called, and I cannot access that site, here in Japan, so there was no way for me to play it, and he sent it to me directly, so thanks again, and you may even see him in some future videos of mine, since he also does some Battlefront 2 reviews. And I'm trying to look, or to search where the fuck everybody is. So, as you can see, this is one of those both space and ground maps. In this case, of course, in the Hoth setting, as you can see, the Empire has a lot of AT-ATs, ridiculous amount. I do have to say, I love that. As you can see, also very open map. What I always kind of hate about the both ground and space map packs is that it usually is not that much of a pretty designed map. I mean, what I never understand, it was the same with the Death Star, is that when you go around this orbit, you suddenly go through this invisible barrier, and it's all like low textured snowy planet, which is kinda, I don't know, I don't like that too much. But as you can see, what's kind of interesting is that they have their transports, which you can actually destroy, and probably it's also what you need to do. I guess I left the battlefield for too long. But let's take a unit on the ground and see what's going on here. See, here you can already see what I mean. I mean, there's not much going on in this map, really. Except for all the fucking AT-ATs, which I have to say is kind of cool. Though it does make me wonder if the Empire is not way too overpowered with this. With 5 AT-ATs. It is a little bit ridiculous. Though, one thing that intrigues me about this map is that place where they have all those transports. Because to me, that seemed like a closed-off area, for infantry at least. Which means that if we want to go there, we probably have to go through that tunnel. Kill them! I want your tauntaun, dude. Yes, give me that. Down, down, down. Right, I'm gonna get in here. What's up, bitch? Okay, let's take a look. And since it's kind of a death score game over here, that's the only game type it actually supports. Oh, the assault. You can kind of have some fun battles where you can focus on. Oh, actually, Darth Vader. Fuck yeah. See, that sucks. That's dumb. But you could have a very dynamic battle where you begin with this open area and it all ends in that small space where they have their transports, which is actually not the case in the normal vanilla map. I mean, sure, they have an open area, but that open area is not even that big. Here, you have that beginning part where you have the snow speeders and the TIE fighters.
A command post is under Imperial control.
The only problem that I have a little bit, and this is maybe bitching a little bit, is that it's Hoth, and they're wow, okay, tauntaun, and there were no TIE fighters and stuff, you know, out there. There were the probe droids were in there, but there were no actually, you know, TIE bombers and TIE fighters very active there. Were involved. See, what I would suggest for people Because what I would guess is they want, you know, big battles like Hoth with AT-ATs and with air vehicles and stuff like that. Is do it like Rogue Squadron did. Rogue Squadron had a lot of other scenarios, made-up scenarios involving AT-ATs. I mean, people always think, well, AT-ATs and Hoth are the same thing, whereas you can have AT-ATs on fucking other parts as well. Heck, I think even in Return of the Jedi, on Endor, there's a scene where they actually have an AT-AT on there. I think they might even have... I need to watch that movie again. I think they escorted Luke on there. Though, of course, I'm saying this, but this tunnel was in the regular game, I believe. So that's not new. Now I'm actually Darth Vader in a fucking X-Wing. That's kind of weird. See, the X-Wings do make sense in this scenario, since they were indeed used to guard the transport. Whoa. Oh wow, they're actually taking off. That's kind of cool. That's impressive. Yeah, and then you get that shit again where you're just off. I would definitely suggest playing this with other players, since in space there's not much happening with... oh shit. Not much happening with... oops. In space with the AI units. Fuck if I know. See, yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to judge this map because I don't like it too much, in all honesty. Like, it's not epic enough for me. I did that. What was that Hoth level that I did with that long runway? That is still to this day the best one to me, because I think Hoth, first of all, needs XL support, and this is not XL. I mean, there's nothing happening in the tunnels. Nothing at all. The ground map, in all my honesty, it doesn't add much.
We've captured a command post.
I mean, what I find so cool about the regular Hoth is that the rebels actually do have air vehicles, you know, in the case with the snow speeders, and that is balanced out kinda by the Imperial having their AT-ATs. Of course, the Battle of Hoth is kind of a unbalanced battle to begin with, since the AT-ATs are, you know, these huge tanks that can also used to be as spawn points, but that makes it cool. Again? Am I going the right way? Where am I going now? Yeah, AI gets stuck. That's great. I don't know. I already did, I think, two other maps that are better than this, and they do not have air combat for both sides or space. But you don't need. The only cool thing is really is this edition. This edition here could be something that could change, because you could have one last big battle over here. But there needs to be then more push from the Imperial side.
Their auto turret defenses have been disabled.
Mm-hmm.
A command post has
Whoa.
fallen to our enemies.
That's also cool, the ion cannon shooting them. But maybe you are. I know that there are a lot of different scenarios with these ground and space maps. But I would like it to see more like, God, it's so difficult to remember all those fucking names that I did. I mean, you have battles where, like, I always say, right, I do like the epic battles. I do like battles where you have a lot of ground infantry vehicles and air vehicles also. But what then usually the case is that, like, for example, Geonosis, right, where they're not fighting in space or flying in space, but they're flying... Oh, that was one of my own. My bad. They're flying just in the sky of the map, and the map happens to be so big that it's kind of cool. Like, there was a really bad map in the very first Battlefront, which was on Tatooine, which I think had the Sarlacc pit in it, which was just too small, and it actually had air vehicles in it, which was dumb because you could not move properly in the vehicles. I mean, that is something that I learned from fucking Battlefield Vietnam, that had too small levels for those fast-flying jets. Oh, we got owned though. So yeah, if you think, or if you're a big fan of the ground space thing, maybe check it out. Download link will be in the description as always, and I will see you guys next time.